message that we're getting for April is that you're going to have this amazing insight. There's this understanding that it's just going to drop on into your mind. It's about closing out some old beliefs that just don't serve you, some old patterning where you didn't get what you deserve to get. You're going to finally get some understanding, like the last piece of the puzzle that's going to fit into place for you. It's like the next level of your spiritual awakening journey, which is amazing. You're currently self-evaluating your life and what you want and what you stand for, who you are, who you want to be. You're kind of in that energy at the moment. You're just really into looking at your options, like spiritual options, your self options, what are my choices? What do I want to take? Do I want the same old thing? Do I want something new? Do I want to clear the slate? Like, you're really creating such awareness for your wants and your needs, and it's amazing. It's very super powerful, because in the recent past, in the Seven of Pentacles energy, you're like, I just don't know. I just don't know. Like, what I've done in the past is just not paying off. Like, just like, ugh. So what now? You know? And then the more you've progressed, the more realizations you're having or have had recently or are going to have, it's going to bring more options to you. I think you'll be receiving a lot of these messages through meditation, or even in your sleep, and your guides will be telling you about it in your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, write them down, explore the feelings. The feelings in dreams is super important. People always think, oh, but I saw a volcano and that must mean, emotional eruption or something fiery is going to happen, blah, blah, blah. But how did you feel? There could be a volcano there. Yeah, it's got significant meaning, but how did it make you feel? Well, you're like, oh, that's amazing. Do you know what I mean? There's different feelings in dreams, and I don't think people focus on the feelings in dreams enough. So there's going to be messages in the feelings in your dreams. So as soon as you wake up, write it down. Even if you go to the toilet, just bash it out on your phone. Just be conscious of what messages you're receiving in symbols in meditation. And this is actually going to bring out the completion of an old cycle for you that you've had your whole life. And then you'll start calling in the things that you deserve and what you need, because then you'll know who you are a bit more and who you stand for, what you stand for, and what you want from your life. And it's pretty amazing. So another key message that's coming up is honesty. This is associated with the throat chakra. Let's see it. I get the feeling that you may not be expressing everything that you want or need in your life. I think sometimes Libras are such caring nurturers that they put everybody else in front of them and they never consider themselves, or they put themselves in the back seat and think they'll worry about themselves later, and they never get around to it and they never do it, right? So now you're kind of getting into your power and you're like, I need to be more honest for my requirements and my needs and what makes me happy, and communicating that in a loving way to others. Or even if it's things that you don't like. So I don't like this, I don't appreciate this makes me feel this way, and please don't do that again. It's about communicating everything we're feeling. And we've also got the loudspeaker card. Sing it loud, sing it proud. There's two messages here that you need to be more open and honest about your feelings and communicating that in a nice and beautiful way to others, a caring way, because there's been resistance around this, and it's been creating this emotional turmoil within you because you haven't felt, either safe enough or able enough to want to express yourself. Like, it's just kind of driving you a little bit mad, right? It's just creating this energy that you don't like, and it doesn't sit comfortably for you, so learning to express yourself in a loving way will really help shift and change that energy, so you can go into calmer waters, because really that's the tonic that you need. That's the elixir of your life. human. No. Alright, trust me, it says it. This is the elixir for your life. Like, this is what you need. This is what's going to rejuvenate you and make things a whole lot clearer. It's amazing what expressing yourself can do. And yeah, people aren't going to always like it, but it's not about them. It's about you claiming your power and standing in your power in a really good way. So also, on the flip side, we need you to visualize what you want. I feel like there's been too much time spent on thinking about things that don't make you happy. There needs to be more time put into visualizing what you want, what you want your life to look like. What do you want it to feel like? Do you want more love in your life? And then you can be more loving. You know, do you want more happiness? Let's create our own happiness. And what would make you happy? Visualize those things that make you happy and the feelings, you know. Excitement, is it travel? Is it love? Is it a new car? What does that sexy new car feel like? You know, those kind of things. Think about sitting in it, smelling the new, you know, interior or the leather or whatever it is, you know, those kind of things. And then draw it down to you because you're magical. Ground that energy into you. The more you visualize, the more you ground that amazing energy into your life. And it's like people just give up. They like do it once or twice, 3 times, like, oh, it's not here. And I get it. It does feel like nothing's happening. It does. But the thing is, you're shifting your reality the more you focus on these things that you want in your life, as opposed to when we think about, oh, that sucks, or oh, is today going to be crappy at work, or oh, I don't have to do that test, or, you know, whatever it is. We seem to focus too much on that instead of visualizing, now, what do I want in my life? What does that feel like? Like, that's fun. Just think of it more as fun rather than doing boring stuff. Stuff that we don't like, right? There's time for both. There's necessity, thinking about, I have to go clean the toilet now. I don't really want to do that, but, you know, you get it over and done with. You know, it's that kind of thing, right? So try to shift your focus to something more enjoyable than chorey. So, yeah, you're going to get divine assistance from the universe. We've got here the divine director. They're going to step in. They're going to help you. They're going to help you align to your purpose a bit more. They're going to intervene in your life if you're not doing what you should be doing. I don't really like that word should, but do you know what I mean? Like, if you're not doing things that are putting you on your best path, they're kind of going to put like little roadblocks in the way to gently get you to shift where you need to go. You're going to get help, which is fantastic, right? But just keep in mind, if things end, it's more that we're attached to the familiarity rather than probably enjoying the experience of the moment. And things end because our contract or our experience or our lesson is finished. So if we don't cut it off, the universe is like, nah, cutting it off. Okay, now you need to go over here. Go deal with whatever you need to deal with, you know, and it's really hard sometimes, right? But it's a necessity. And I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just letting you know. Sometimes we can make things feel a lot bigger than they actually are. And it can make us feel not safe. But it's just because it's not familiar, right? So just always focus if you find yourself in that energy, always focus on loving yourself, taking care of yourself, being nice to yourself. Because if you're not feeling good or things are changing and you feel unstable, the best medicine that you can give yourself is self-love. Time on yourself, massages, resting, writing, doing the things you love, visualizing, like, do good things for you when there's change about. If you feel uncomfortable, some people love change. They're like, yeah, bring it on. I'm ready for something good. So you're in a period of transcendence. It says here, rise up, honor your inner force. So standing in your power, your steps are being given. So listen, dance with the universe. So that's also in the dreams and stuff, right? You're getting messages in the dreams. If you're meditating, you're getting messages. If you have random thoughts pop into your head, follow that. That's what you need to do to shift forward, which is really exciting because you're experiencing a rebirth. You're going through a rebirth, so it could be very uncomfortable for you right now. But I feel like if you don't feel alone with this, get some support, get some help, there's people like me doing YouTube readings to help people going through the changes, because there's so many changes happening right now. There's so many cycles closing out. We're experiencing rebirth after rebirth. We've just gone through Pisces season, which gets us all up in our feels. It'll dredge up the things we've been avoiding for ages. You know, people aren't used to that energy. And then, you know, now we've started the astrological new year. We're still in a Mercury retrograde shadow. Stuff is still coming up for review. So look after yourself, be kind, and just know that you're not alone, that a lot of people out there feeling the same way. Jump on the Facebook spiritual forums, or other star sign readings and see all the comments. Like, find your support. Let's just see. No, I think I'm going to use Earth Magic and see if there's any other messages for you before we end this. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and I've got a blog. Please like my Facebook page. I've put written posts up there and do card readings and stuff. Instagram and my website, michellecool.com. What other messages do we have for Libra? Okay, here we go, rebirth again. And so if you're in the northern hemisphere, this is what's happened a week or so ago, was the spring equinox, the rebirth. So we've got double there, and here it was the autumn equinox. So you could be feeling quite vulnerable right now, a bit raw, I think. Yeah, we've got the DNA karma card here. Yeah, which came up in another reading. There's so much changes going on with our body energetically, and clearing past karma, and our DNA is changing, and more light energy is coming in, and seriously, it's all on. Like, and no wonder people are feeling like they do. It's just like, you might feel like you're going crazy. It's not you. There's so many changes. So many changes. Please go into the forest and breathe. Just breathe. It's okay to be vulnerable. Reach out for help. So thank you very much. If you'd like a personal reading, my details are below. Please like, share and subscribe. I've just started doing all the star sign readings, so I'd really appreciate your support. The more likes I get, the more I feel motivated to do more. And if you'd like a love reading, like me to do love reading for star signs, boost those likes up, get people on it, and then it'll give me more motivation to punch them out. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated with you. Please feel free to comment below. Okay, thank you.